Good morning, folks. It's Friday, April the 9th. Sorry I haven't done any videos. To be honest, I've not been in a right good place. It's just crazy, isn't it? We're getting there now, but COVID's it's really knocked me. I haven't got the energy to do anything, or to be honest, the will to do anything for more than about 5 or 10 minutes, and it's crackers. I've had a couple of weeks off work because that's just got to me. To be honest, I think everything's just got to me. You can only go on so long, can't you, being, stuck at home, in office, working at home. It's just driven me crackers. I'm not an indoor person. Sorry, they're puffing and panting to Nelly. She's like with a ball. I'm just not an indoor person. I have been down here and I've done some stuff down here, which I'll show you in a minute. But I have actually made a couple of videos, but when I've watched them and listened to them, just depressing. So, and I don't know, pardon my language, I can't be arsed with anything at the moment. Well, until I've had this couple of weeks off work. I just couldn't be bothered with anything, and I hate the job that I love doing at the moment, and that's not right. You've got to be happy at work. You're not going to be happy all the time, but you've got to be happy most of the time. And to be honest, I love my job, but through this pandemic crap, I hate it. And at the moment, I hate my job. But this couple of weeks off has done me good. And like I say, I've been coming down here. We had the pizza oven going the other day for the people that were on the allotment. We didn't have a gathering out. We made pizzas and we just put them on a little table, and people come from their plots, got a pizza, and then sort of went and sat back on the plots. And the good thing about here is, as you've all seen, it's only small, so we could sort of talk to each other, a bit of shouting and went on and stuff, but it were good. I've done quite a bit of work up in the communal area. I've put the fencing round, painted pizza oven, finished all brickwork and some flags on top. It's crap, but sorry, Nellie's just give us an ear then. Thank you. So we've had a good tidy up there. I've just about finished really. I've got a little bit more work to do around pizza oven, but I've just about finished. We've got the ground workers next door. They're all on the break at the moment. That's why I'm doing video now. We've got a bulldozer just dozing all the crap down from the top. Just bulldozing all the mud and crap that they've brought from the top. Sorry if I'm a bit wobbly, but so yeah, they're starting to do stuff there, which in a way is nice because it means that they're going to be getting done and on with it. So, little quick tour. I'm not even sure what you've seen and what you haven't seen, but like I've said before, these little diddy coffin beds just weren't right. Had strawberries in, but not really happened. So I put flowers and perennials in, the tulips and the daffs and stuff. You just see there's a little penstemon. So there's put little sort of flowers and that going in there. I've done a bit more flagging. I've put the sort of a line of edging stones all the way down. Put a few more things, had a bit of a tidy up. And so giant strawberries are in finally. Put those in, top dressed them all, tidied all them up. They're in. I emptied this little salad greenhouse the other day, and I've just put a few radishes in for now. I've got some lettuce going at home. This is empty. My little apple tree is lovely, it's budding up nicely. Just hope we don't have late frost. Tidied, this finally sank down, got the last of the leaves in there, and put some on here and some on there just to get them. We'd put my water butt back. So this little area, I've done some more of the paths, so I don't know what I can see, but like here behind us, you know, it's just bare soil. A few up there have got a bit of weed membrane down, so all I've done is tidied the membrane up and put a slate roofer's lat down each side and put some more chippings on. So just excuse me a minute. My summer raspberries, they're budding up lovely as well. Little tree, and I think this is a little plum tree. It's either a little plum or a little apple. Honestly, I'm brain dead. There's my little plum or little apple there, and another little plum or little apple there. I got a little plum and a little apple from B&M, 2 for 10 quid. So I put them in. Rhubarb's coming on. Me autumn raspberries at this end, they're starting to bud, they're starting to show through, so that's all right. My garlic's coming on. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sure you all recognise that sound. I'm not going to turn it off and start again because I'm flipping useless at video editing. So sorry, just bear with me a second. We'll go into muck tub. You've got to have a brew, haven't you? You've got to have a brew. So I've got some manure there. Dug all my sand out of my sandbox, and I'm on with potatoes this morning. I've done videos on what I do with tatties, so I don't need to do one of them again unless somebody specifically, you know. All I do is the manure and compost that's rotted down and mixed together, put through that big sieve. Just putting in buckets at the moment, and I'll mix that 50-50 with, how you can see it down there, it's a bit shiny, sunshine. Some cheap compost, and it is cheap. There's 5 bags for a tenner from Morrison's. It's absolutely fine for doing what I wanted to do. Nearly destroying the pond as normal. She keeps herself busy. Yeah, my spring cabbage, they're all right in there. My other sort of winter spring veg, my sprouted broccoli and all that, like, it's garbage. I never do any good with it. I don't know what. I don't know. I can seem to do spring cabbage, but when I try and do like purple sprouting broccoli and stuff like that for a winter, it just, my kale came through quite well, but I'd scoffed all that really. So that's gone. I've got some more going. I tend to grow kale through the summer and late summer, and then try and get some more plants in to go through winter, like your Cavolo Nero will go all the way through. That's sound is stuff like that. So yeah, sorry I got interrupted with kettle, didn't I? So yeah, so today I'm just sieving some compost, just rough sieve. It's about 3/4 of an inch, it's not all fantastic. And I'm gonna get, sorry I keep sitting down, I'm a lazy bugger. I've got my Charlottes have sprouted. I don't think I've ever had them. It's a good, they've sprouted into lovely little sprouts. Because I want these Charlottes to be quite big. I know they're a new potato, but I actually want them to be quite big. So what I'm going to do is, all these little eyes, I'm going to dig them out. And like for instance this one that's got 2, I'll knock that one off, because the less sprouts you've got on a spud, the bigger the taties. And we actually quite like Charlotte as mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, so I want them to get as big as, not too big, but as big as I can get them. Machine's coming back, so I better knock this on the head. Right folks, so like I say, I'm really sorry I've not been doing videos. That's just, my head's just not being in the right place, but I'm back at it now. I'll do a video up of the greenhouse to add to end of this, because there's a lot been going on, and I'll do a little video up in the communal. So see you in a more. Right folks, so just a quick run round the tip that is my greenhouse. As you can see, I've got all sorts going and growing and seeds, and let's do a quick sort of flick around. I'm just potting on these Sun Gold tomatoes. These are brilliant. They're from a company called Container Wires. Charles Dowding's had them made, I think it's like a 60 or 70 cell one, but I'm quite happy with these. I think they're a 40 cell, and they're perfect. They give an absolutely fantastic size for stuff, but also I have gone for some of the bigger ones. Let's see if I can get a better shot over here for my brassicas. They're a proper deep root trainer. They're about £5 each, don't get me wrong, they're not cheap, but you can stand on them. You know, they're that rock solid. I won't bother putting a link, because like I say, Charles Dowding and quite a few other people, Hugh from Wales, I can't remember his name, lad from Wales, young lad, he's mad on them, but they are fantastic. So sorry, the flipping, believe it or not, my heater's popped in. I'll just turn it off. It's supposed to be set at frost, but I think it's getting old and a bit cranky like me. So these are some little antirrhinums that I've potted on. I've got a few Snapdragons antirrhinums. I've got a few left over there with my fat finger there, and some Cleome. I'm not sure what they are. They're just a lot of free seeds we had down allotment, and I'm just growing them for communal area. I've got some chrysanthemum cuttings there, some cornflowers, some Japanese greens, Japanese brassicas, the sunflowers. I've got my sunflowers going on. These aren't a giant. They're about 6 foot, and they are an orange, like an orange multi-head. Sorry, God, it's a tip in here. I should have been a bit more prepared, but I think there we go. So yeah, Clara F1, they're lovely them. So I've never grown before, but they were free seeds, so I'm growing them. I've got the remainder of my brassicas there, my leeks, some come again lettuce in corner. These are my big onions, so my Elsa Craig and my exhibition, a few early dwarf French beans. I've got some beetroot multi-sown in there. These are my Red Baron, across there and here. Some more leeks. These are all my cucumbers and courgettes. They live in here at night. This bubble wrap pulls down, so they're not in a propagator, but with the heater coming on and in here and the sun, it's enough. Some peas in there. So yeah, I'm just potting on my Sun Gold tomatoes. I just use 1/2-inch plastic pots, tumblers, just cut a slot at the bottom, if you can just see there, one on each side. This is their 3rd year, and then once you've done, you can sling them into recycling. So that's the difference. I don't use many pots when I'm potting on individually. I tend to use them square, quite strong pots that I get from LBS at Colne in Lancashire. They're brilliant. Go on website LBS. They're a garden centre stroke trade, you know, horticultural sales stuff. They're brilliant. That's where I get my buckets from. So yeah, this is my muck corner. So now you'll just have to bear with me a second, because my knees are buggered and I need to try and get down here so that you can see under there. So I've got 2 have my big onions in seed. There's a bit of Napisha. I always save it out of my hanging basket. Put them on. There's some Japanese anemones from garden. There's a couple of potatoes that are just potato peel, and a few other bits and bobs that I kept over from last year. Another potato there. I start them off in plant pots because I don't have a lot of room. So I start them off about 4 weeks ago in plant pots. I think that's working. I'll just come back up. Sorry, it's a bit crappy camera work, but I'm inside here. So yeah, I start them in plant pots, and then, oh god, it's snowing again. And then I put them in 2 or 3 in a big tub. I just stick them in a big tub, and the frost, looking like the frost has got to them, but they're about 10 inch taller than buggers. They're right down bottom, so even if tops get nipped off, they'll be fine. They're rocket early. My 2 little bonsai Fuji cherry that I'm growing in pots just to get the trunks a bit thicker. They're coming on, my fish. I need to sort this pond out, it's a mess. Well, they're growing well on my koi and my goldfish. Yeah, I need to give that a clean out, big style. But it's not easy, it's freezing cold. I've got to get in it to clean them out. A few tulips at the front. So, yep, snowing, unbelievable. So folks, that's where my greenhouse is at. Like I say, when I was down at allotment, I'm really sorry I haven't done much. But my head just has not been in it at all. I have been doing down the allotment, and I've been doing up here, like I say, but videos, I've done a few videos and they've just been absolutely cack. I've been a miserable get, which I know I've been a bit of a miserable get, but I've been a miserable, I've just been half-arsed, I've just not worth showing you basically. So that's it for now. I'm going to do a separate video on the communal area because I have done a lot down there, and we're really in a good place with it. We had a how can I call it? What can I call it? It was a pizza party where nobody were allowed to come. We took it in turns at cooking pizzas in the pizza oven, and then people just came from their allotment one at a time, took a pizza back to their allotment and sat and ate it, and we all just sort of shouted and talked to each other over the fencing. So it were really good. It were really good fun the other day when it was warm, and just give us a nice feeling of what we're going to be able to do in the summer with the barbecue and the pizza oven. So thank you very much for watching and subscribing, and I will be getting on with some more videos. So ta-ta for now.